Excellency, President of the Republic of Indonesia, Honorable Chief Justice of the Constitutional Court of the Republic of Indonesia, Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, Honorable Governor of the Bali Province, Honorable Presidents and Judges of Constitutional Courts and equivalent bodies, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to express my sincere thanks to His Excellency Joko Widodo, President of the Republic of Indonesia, for welcoming this 5th Congress of the World Conference on Constitutional Justice to beautiful Bali. I would also like to express my condolences to the Indonesian people for the tragedy that took place on Sunday in Malang. My sincere appreciation goes to the Chief Justice of the Constitutional Court of the Republic of Indonesia, Mr. Anwar Usman, and the Indonesian authorities for the excellent organization of this Congress. This connection, I would like to extend a special thanks to Secretary General Amsa and Mr. Tusoy and their team of the Constitutional Court who have worked tirelessly to organize this important event. Even if we are obliged to wear masks, what a joy it is to see so many of you participating in person at this hybrid conference. It is a good sign that we are coming back to a more normal life. Looking back to when the World Conference all started in Cape Town in 2009, we thought a membership of 60 courts was a huge success. Who would have imagined that World Conference on Constitutional Justice now in 2022 unites 119 constitutional courts, councils, and supreme courts from all continents? Ladies and gentlemen, the topic of this Congress, peace and constitutional justice, is more timely than ever. We live in turbulent times with economic, ecological, health, ethnic, and religious crises providing fertile grounds for conflicts. I would like to recall that for this Congress, the topic of peace does not actually relate to interstate conflicts because these are typically out of the remit of constitutional courts. However, for many of us in Europe, but also in other continents, when talking about peace, we immediately think of the ongoing war in Ukraine, which impact is felt far beyond the borders of Europe. I recall and reaffirm the declaration of the Venice Commission condemning the ongoing aggression against Ukraine and expressing full solidarity with the Ukrainian people. However, we face wars and war-like situations in other regions of the world. Peace can be built only on the basis of democracy, the protection of human rights, and the rule of law, and this is where constitutional Supreme Courts and councils come in. Ladies and gentlemen, the aim of this 5th Congress, Peace and Constitutional Justice, is to explore the role of the constitutional courts in maintaining peace, notably also social peace. Constitutions are traditionally regarded for their ability to ensure coexistence and social equilibrium within a state. A constitution should ensure that society is well organized and predictable. In some countries, constitutions explicitly consider peace and reconciliation as an objective to be pursued. Constitutions themselves can, however, also lead to conflicts, whether through their provisions or through the absence of certain provisions. Dear judges, you are the guardians of your constitution. As the protectors of the rule of law, you have nurtured a stable and viable democracy. You are the guarantors of the respect for fundamental rights in your country. Without your integrity, there can be no rule of law, no protection of political and civil rights. However, we all know that your work is vulnerable to challenge by challenges by other state powers and pressure in the media, even more so when dealing with social peace in your country, the topic of our conference. Therefore, as is our usual practice, we will have a stock-taking exercise on the independence of constitutional courts and courts with equivalent jurisdiction, which was the theme of our second Congress in Rio de Janeiro in 2011, and has now been included as a permanent topic in Congresses of the World Conference. Let me remind you that you are not alone. The World Conference gives you a platform to share your experience, your difficulties with your peers. Article 4 of the statute empowers the Bureau of the World Congress to offer its good services when a court member comes upon it for help. And it is important to remember that sometimes moral encouragement and support from other courts can provide help to a court that has come under pressure and enable it to stand up against this pressure. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, let us work together for constitutional justice, for an independent judiciary, and always cherish the fundamental values that bind societies together. Thank you very much for your attention. I wish you all a good exchange.